Alrighty, everybody, here we go. We got a 1v1. This is from the DreamHack Open Valencia. I'm here with Nochi today. What's up, Nochi?
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm just streaming 50 hours, casting some fun games, so let's do this.
Yep. And we will have spawning in the bottom right-hand corner for Team Evil Geniuses. It is Jaedong.
Who has my money on him, so he better not lose this game.
Very true. And in the top left-hand corner, recently joining Mao's Sports, it is Vortix.
Alright, sweet. So, why I said earlier that I have my money on Jaedong is that he's pretty unstoppable when it comes to ZVZ in general. He's a crazy awesome ZVZ player. That and I'm pretty sure I know the results of this tournament, so hint hint.
Very true, and I believe at this point in time he had a 96% win ratio in ZVZs,
Jeez.
which is insane. It's like winning, it's like losing one out of every 50 games.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's almost like his Brood War shit.
Yep. But this was in round of 16, so be interesting to see exactly what if he can actually win this one this time.
I
Not
didn't
go.
see this exact match where I did. I don't remember, so I don't know. I'm lying about the results thing, but we see that Vortex is going hatch first, and actually, did he go hatch first? Yes, he did, and so did Jaedong.
Yep, they're going mirror builds here.
Pretty cool. So we get to see a more macro-oriented game, which is not the fun ZVZ.
Very true, but I believe this is the first ZVZ I've actually casted on my channel here, so usually I don't cast many ZVZs just because sometimes they can be really cheesy. A lot of times they're
Yeah,
not
and quick.
very interesting, but this time they're pretty much entire mirror builds. Like I think they're
Exactly.
yeah, I think the timing is exact. Like there's no difference
Look at
between
the
the two of them.
production. It is the same thing, literally. I think Vortix is ahead by like a second.
Well, I think
Yeah,
Jaedong's hatch is ahead by like 2 seconds or something like that. But like the drones for Vortex is ahead by just a slight bit, and so is the what's it called? Oh god. Okay.
got it.
My screen was freaking out there, and it just had the vision of Vortex for a second. I think it's because I don't know what I
It's
did.
because Apollo is looking at the vision of the
Very true.
Overlord scouting.
Very true. So yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that craziness of them looking at the vision and whatnot, just because when you look at the everyone, it's only for some reason it's only the vision
It's only J-Dog.
of Jaedong. Yeah. Oh God, no.
Alright, so I have not many differentials between the two builds. We both have Banling Nest going down and Speed going down. That means that we're not going for only roaches, which is kind of a relief. I've been sick of seeing the mass roach ZVZ, but I gotta say it's better than the mass muta ZVZ, so I'm fine with that.
Very true. We have a small engagement going down here in the middle of the map. Looks like slight better micro out of Jaedong there,
Of
saving
course.
both of his lings there, but only slightly. But it looks like Jaedong pumping out 12 lings coming out on the field here. That's a heck of a lot of lings. And with Vortex droning up behind this could hurt him if he doesn't defend it correctly.
Yes, and with Banelings, he could easily punish that droning up. And it looks like Vortex is gonna get some Banelings of his own. Four of them gonna be morphed. And if you can get some really good shots, I guess he'll be fine in the defense. And I honestly think that this won't be a big problem for Vortex. But here comes the drone killing.
Yep. And
That was
looking
an
at the
two
vision
bad
of
shots.
Jaedong here, yeah, definitely a tough engagement here. Ling
Yeah, I
advantage
mean
for
he held it off.
Vortex.
What is 1 second. Oh, I forgot the thing to pull up the the drones killed tab for whatever it
Control R.
appears. Control R.
Yep.
All right, sweet.
Oh, I'm not sure if it doesn't seem like
It
it works
doesn't
in
work
this.
in here.
Yeah, it
No,
doesn't work in the game heart.
that's pretty lame. All right, so we don't know how many drones are dead, but we still have a minor link skirmish. And it looks like Vortix is winning right now. So just little advantages Vortix is getting from having that attack come to him. And I think a drone went down or something like that. Maybe not even.
Yeah, something around there. It is an advantage for Jaedong in the units lost tab, but it seems a lot like Jaedong with his check out his drone count here. He is ahead in the drone count, which is definitely gonna especially since he went so heavily to all those lings in the mid or early game there. It's a huge thing that he actually is ahead at this point in time and getting a
And
faster
another
third.
thing, he has the faster third, a Spire going down, and his opponent is going for Roach speed and double upgrades on the Evo chambers. Actually, not double upgrades. He's going for an Infestation Pit. That's pretty interesting, too. He was looking for, I guess, a defense against mutas and or an advantage against Mass Roach versus Mass Roach. Meaning that if these infestors can get some pretty good fungals, the mutas will be shut down. He'll be looking pretty good for this match if he can defend that third. And we have a queen going down. Jaedong relentless with the lings running into his base. Not much damage, but the queens are always nice to hit that for production, and assault on the third at the same time. Alright. He defended his third, just minimal losses there. And here are the mutas coming out. Let's see what kind of damage the mutas could do. Oh, Jaedong with the banelings! Morphed them in his base and killed all of those drones. Mutas wreaking havoc, but there are a lot of spores. They can't really do much, but a nice couple of drones going down. Overlords going down. And it looks like the roaches are going to be shut down also.
Alright, so I just realized that my mic was completely muted for like the entire thing right there.
Yeah, I was so confused. I was just
Yeah,
saying.
like I think I accidentally hit it like somewhere in the beginning. I don't know.
I was like, does he want me to keep talking?
Yeah, somewhere in the middle I must have clicked it. I don't know. But, so I was talking to myself for a while. But a good infestor
That sounds nice.
transition out of this.
Yep, a minimal damage taken by both players, but I think I'll give the edge to Jaedong just for a few drone kills and roach kills. Oh, if he can get those infestors, he'll be so
Oh
far.
god,
Oh,
that
that's great.
infestor pickoff, so worth it to those lings. And the thing with Vortex's situation here is it seems like what's his transition out? Oh, look at that
Nice
dodge of that
split.
fungal right there.
That was great.
Oh, that wasted energy on those infestors. You can't waste that kind of energy. And
Especially when you don't have, shit,
ooh,
what's that
nice
called?
changelings running in here into Vortex's base for Jaedong. He's gonna see all of this, sees all of the tech, sees no transition out of the infestors, so there's not gonna be hydralisks or anything like that, which
Three
are,
mutas got caught, but it's all good.
yep, all good. He's not really, Jaedong's not really going for any more muta play after this. He's going for roaches and the swarm hosts, which swarm hosts are going to do so good in this situation, especially since, yeah, he has infestors.
Oh! The
Oh,
fungal.
that fungal right there,
Alright,
catching
the mutas
all
are
of the
dead.
mutas. He's just gonna
That's
keep
not good.
chain fungling them, and oh, he only has
Oh, he
two
missed one.
mutalisks left.
That's not good. Alright, but the thing
Oh,
is,
picks off another muta on the way out, barely surviving with that last one. That is some amazing stuff right there.
so you were saying about the transition earlier. Now that the mutas are dead, it's much easier for Vortix to hold against the Swarm Host Roach push, but at the same time, what does he have against Swarm Host? He has a couple of Roaches and a handful of Infestors. Infestors are not particularly good against Locusts because, fungling a Locust is just completely pointless. So these Swarm Hosts can potentially take down that third if Vortex is not careful.
Oh, definitely. They can definitely do a lot of damage, and that's been something that I've seen, especially lately in the
And there's
ZVZ play,
energy
is that
wasted.
transition into the swarm hosts, which I think do very good. If you can get swarm hosts in huge numbers, they just completely melt roaches. And with a lack of an observer, well, now there's an observer in the army of Vortix, but
Overseer.
or an overseer. Yeah, there you go. But with the lack of that earlier, he really can't get close enough. If he gets close at all with infestors or anything like that, they're just going to get melted by the locusts.
Yeah, Roach Hydra Infestor versus Roach Swarm Host. Not something you see every day. I remember in the beta when people used to complain about Swarm Host being bad, but I like how people are mixing them into new compositions like this. And a few Roaches go on into the natural. That's some
Oh, a
nice
pick off of
damage.
some infestors.
Oh
Bad.
my gosh.
Oh, God. Almost picks off 3 infestors there. He actually picked off
Jadong.
4
Four
infestors.
infestors down, and Jadong is everywhere, taking out the reinforcing roaches in the main and attacking at the third. If he can pick off more infestors, it's almost GG. He's getting the fourth base, whereas Vortix can't get his fourth base due to the pressure from the swarm host.
And the Locust cutting off that main army from being able to come into the main base. He might pick off this Hydra Den. I
If he
think he's
picks
going to
off the
actually
Hydra,
get it.
then that'll be great before he
There
gets
it
that upgrade.
goes.
And the Hydra
Hydra
Den
Den's
goes
gone.
down. Jadong, flawless play right here. Except for
Taking
the
out the
mutas. The
third.
mutas is bad.
Taking out the third. Decent fungals there to catch a lot of those roaches from being able to retreat, but he's just going to be
But
able
at
to
what
stream in
cost?
more locusts, and the locusts are just going to be able to clean up this force eventually.
Vortex is mistaken in fighting these locusts, especially when he's down a base. Trading is not the option to do against the 4-base Zerg when he has free units.
Yep, definitely. And we see Jadon going for that burrow, which I think is a great move, especially when you're ahead in this kind of situation. Burrow is amazing. We're seeing
A counter.
Vortex moving in here, trying to cancel this fourth base. He has to cancel this. If he doesn't cancel this now, he's in such bad shape.
An Infestor getting caught by the Swarm Host.
There's the
GG.
GG and
GG
Jadon.
Jaedong is victorious. He is crazy at ZVZ. That was a great competition.
An insane game one there.
Alright.